Hey, how's it going, guys? So this is gonna be more so my favorite GPP targets or stacks that I'm targeting. We'll lump the Baltimore Kansas City game into one because it's gonna be the exact same receivers, just obviously paired with the quarterback. So if we do the Kansas City one, I would do something like that. Brown, and let's say Mahomes. So ideally, what I think is the most optimal way is to do a quarterback and then do two of his receivers and then bring it back with one opponent, one opposite. Ugh, I can't even speak. One receiver from the opposite team. So you could even do like not do Watkins and do Travis Kelsey because Kelsey's a thing. You could not do Brown and do Mark Andrews. And if you do it the other way around, I would say let's do this. Doing Lamar Jackson, adding Marquise Brown. So with the Ravens, it's kind of simple. It's either Lamar Jackson. No, it's Lamar Jackson and it's Marquise Brown or Hollywood Brown and then Andrews at tight end. With the Chiefs, since they spread the ball around more, I would say your options are Kelsey, Watkins, Robinson, and Hardman. I believe Robinson is probably going to be higher owned than Hardman. They're both right under 10% as far as like projected ownership is, but I think Robinson because of recency bias, he's going to be a little bit higher owned. But I really like that game stack. And yeah, Jackson and Mahomes are going to be high owned, but they're not going to be high owned if you put them in this kind of block or stack. So that's one. Next one would be the Patriots, and this one I only like since AB got tossed. I actually like, and this is I don't, normally James White is a running back, but he works. I don't like Edelman. I like Gordon and Dorsett. So this one's specific or special. I mean, where you could run it back with Le'Veon Bell, but I will not be. I probably won't be, which is I prefer to run it back with a player. But given the Jets and how bad they looked last week, I do it with these. But I would also only pick two, so I would either do Brady, White, and Gordon, or Brady, Gordon, Dorsett, or Brady, White, and Dorsett. Um, Dorsett's a guy that I've been plugging into a lot of lineups too as like a filler because he's 3,400. And then man, I love this game for Kyler Murray. You guys might know if you guys watched the other video, but adding my boy Fitz, Kirk, and then Bird. I wouldn't add David Johnson just because he's been not consistent with how they use him. Excuse me. And for running it back, I this is some people might be like cringe, but I would either use McCaffrey or Greg Olson, right? And again, same thing. I would use Kyler Murray and two of Fitzgerald, Kirk, and Bird, and then one of McCaffrey. Actually, since Olsen is so cheap, you might be able to use both, but that's your call. I think the optimal way is to use one. It gives you more leeway since you're gonna have so much damn money to spend to do other things. And then the same thing with my boy Kyle Allen. This gives you a ton of money. And let's say I think my favorite, the safest one is probably Fitzgerald. But you could do Bird too and look how much money you got. But you got 5,700. So you throw in a defense of 25. I think Chargers one of my favorite days. 26. Look how much money you got. Like that's super nice. And the last one is Danny Dimes. People are probably gonna be like, "Bro, you're tripping." But I like this one with my guy Ingram. And then this is where it kind of gets iffy, honestly, because like you could use him, Sterling Shepard. I would see. I know they got injury stuff that's happening because you could throw in Barkley too, and like man, Barkley is just look at this. This guy gets working. He's probably gonna be even better. This would be like kind of how would I say like really, really, really large field tournaments to do that, and then running it back with I really like actually running it back. That's what I like the most. Some people are gonna play Winston, which is cool. Honestly, I think I'm kind of biased and I just hate him because he's so trash. But I wouldn't run it back with Godwin, although you could because this is already gonna be low owned, so you could have the higher owned guy. I like Mike Evans. I think people are so like because of recency bias again, so off of him. Like he's been atrocious. And then OJ Howard as well, which gives you double tight end, which not the biggest fan of, but and look at like dude, this is nice. Like even with having Barkley who's super expensive, you could throw in here, let's go to all some chalk. I think Cook and Eckler are pretty low. Cook, then wide receiver, you could still do like I don't know if fits 4,900. Shit, Shepard works for that. No, but you don't have four. But you guys get it. You know, you could do some of this. But yeah, those are my favorite game stacks to target or stacks to target. Um, Again, it's Kyler Murray, Kyle Allen in that same game. The Kansas City Baltimore game, and then Brady with Gordon or Dorsett as the main wide receiver, and then James White if you want, or you could do dual wide receivers, and then Danny Dimes. Best of luck, guys.